Hey, what's up guys, this is Tariq here from smartbiketrainers.com, and we got a good trainer for you here today, the Elite Drivo 2. Elite made quite a few changes to the Elite Drivo, their higher end trainer, and they changed the look and color and also made changes to the accuracy. So the previous color was white, which I wasn't a big fan of. They changed it to black. They also made changes to the legs. Now it is wider and a lot more stable. The accuracy, they brought it down from 1% to plus minus 0.5%. But before we get into that accuracy, let's go through the specs and see what kind of power this trainer has. So the Drivo 2 has a maximum power of 2300 watts. That is up there with the higher end trainers. Maximum slope is 24%. Again, that is plenty enough to get you through any hill on Zwift or any other application. Flywheel is 13 pounds. That is pretty good. Cassette compatibility is between 9 and 11 speed if you're looking for a campy cassette. An adapter is required and you can get it from the Elite website. It is compatible with most bikes, 130, 135 mil, 142, 12 mil with through axle. And Elite dropped the price to $1,200. That puts it in direct competition with the Kicker and CycleOps H2. It is ANT plus FEC compatible, Bluetooth and Bluetooth FTMS, making it compatible with Zwift, Trainer Road, Sufferfest, and any other app that support any of those protocols. It does transmit power and speed and cadence. Now that is important because it makes pairing it to applications such as Zwift on Apple TV a lot easier when you have all those three built in. It also comes with a separate cadence sensor that you can use and can be used with the Elite My E-Training application to do pedal analysis if you want to. So the Elite come in a very big box. Once you take it out of the box, you need to assemble the legs and also install your own cassette. For the leg assembly, it took about probably 5-10 minutes. All the tools that you need to assemble the legs are included in the box. However, for the cassettes, you need to provide your own tools. And I will link to some tools that I like personally in the description below, so you can just go and purchase them from Amazon. Once you set up the leg and install the cassette, you need to connect it to the Elite My E-Training app, which is available for iOS and Android, and run that calibration. Once you run that calibration once, this is a direct drive trainer, so you do not need to run that calibration before every ride. You can run it once every couple of weeks. I personally ran it once when I got it and didn't run it again, and it was consistent throughout all my rides. As far as the noise, I'm gonna let you listen to the noise in a little bit here, but one point about noise, the way I record the noise, I try to record it and capture it the way I listen to it, the way I hear it myself. And I have a pretty good room, no echo or anything like that, and I have a pretty good mic. And to listen to the noise, the best thing you can do is if you're on your phone or an iPad or a tablet, use a headset and keep that volume around 70% or so. So let's listen to the sound. I'm gonna put it at 20 miles per hour. That is the speed that you're probably gonna be at most of the time when you're in erg mode or in sim mode. So let's listen to it at 20 miles per hour. So now I'm gonna increase the speed to about 30 miles per hour to just let you listen to the flywheel spinning as fast as you probably can go with this trainer. So what do you guys think? So it is not as quiet as other trainers out there like the Kicker or the Tax Neo, but it is not very loud either. If you wake up in the morning to work out, I didn't have anyone complain. I didn't wake anyone up in the house. And if you live in an apartment, you might want to get a mat just to dampen the sound or any vibration. At higher speed, at 30 miles per hour, it gets a little bit louder, but if you train a lot in erg mode, you're probably going to be staying at around 20 miles per hour. Depending on your gear selection, you might be able to even take that a little bit lower. As far as power, so Elite does claim plus minus 0.5% accuracy. This is the best on the market right now, and they do have an optical torque system built into the trainer. So basically they have a power meter built into their trainers, and I measure power using two different power meters on my bike. I have a Power to Max crank-based power meter from Power to Max, and I also have a pedal-based power meter from POM Pedal. I'll take that data, capture it, and on a good day when everything is working perfectly, they might match. So taking that into consideration, I rode the Elite Drivo on multiple rides, captured that data, and here's a chart from Tour of New York rides that I did on Zwift. And as you see, everything just looks perfect. There was a little bit of separation at the beginning, but then everything just lined up perfectly. Now in erg mode, it was also very, very good. As you see in the chart, it was very, very close to my POM Pedal. The first 10-minute interval, it was 237, POM Pedal 237. The second 10-minute interval, 236, POM Pedal 235. We're talking about 1 watt. And the last interval, that last 10-minute interval, looks like something went wrong there. I think my POM Pedal dropped signal or something, but they stayed within 2%. The rest intervals, they were also very close. We're talking about 1% separation, and the last one was 3% separation. Not sure what happened there. You're probably looking at some drops in the signal. These things happen when capturing this data, and it's really difficult to just capture everything, all these three different numbers, and put them all together and validate these numbers. So considering all that, I think the Elite Drivo is pretty good, pretty accurate. The power meter was very consistent throughout all my rides. I have no issues with it. I think it's a pretty good power meter. Now, in erg mode, the trainer does take its time to bring you up to your target watts. So if you're going from 100 watts to 250 or 300 watts, it might take a couple of seconds to get you up there. So if you do a lot of sprints, you might wanna find the proper gear for that. The other thing I noticed in erg mode, it had a hard time bringing me down to low watts. Anything below 150 watts, I had to switch to the smaller ring. So if you try to ride easy or just do a recovery ride and you're targeting low watts, you might want to switch down to the smaller ring in the front. So overall, I like what Elite did with the Drivo 2. I like the new color. That black looks a lot better on this trainer. The power accuracy was spot on, was consistent throughout my ride. And I really like the wider legs. It makes it very stable, and you know when you're going for those sprints or those attacks, that trainer got your back and it's not gonna go anywhere. So this is all I have. Make sure you check out the full in-depth review on smartbiketrainers.com. And if you have any questions, let me know in the comment section below. If you like this video, hit that like button, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.